Inside this glass, I have one of the greatest cocktails ever created. It's called an Aperol Spritz, and I'm going to tell you all about it, as well as show you how to make it. The idea of an Aperol Spritz began in the 1800s when, in portions of the Veneto region of northern Italy, the Austro-Hungarian Empire was currently in control. Visitors and soldiers from other parts of the empire were said to have found Italian wines too strong, and then lightened them with a splash, or a spritz in German, of water. While wine has been the starting point for spritzes, the recipe slowly evolved, substituting flat water for the lift of bubbly soda water, and then progressively supplementing it with liqueurs and other wines. This is where Aperol comes in the early 1900s. Brothers Luigi and Silvio Barbieri inherited their father's liquor company in 1912, and after 7 years of experimentation, they debuted this bold, beautiful orange-colored drink called Aperol. The word Aperol itself was inspired by the French word for aperitif, Aperol, and that recipe is still in use today and is still a secret after over 100 years of operation. We do know that it does include bitter and sweet oranges in the drink as well as rhubarb, in addition to oranges in the liqueur itself, and is common for an orange slice to be used as a garnish. In the 1950s, Italy became enamored with the Aperol Spritz. It became this kind of aperitivo, a drink that helped you get refreshed from a long day and prepare your appetite for an evening ahead. Oftentimes in Venice you would see Aperol Spritz bars where you just drink Aperol Spritzes and have appetizers in order to prepare yourselves for a real dinner. During my study abroad experience, the Aperol Spritz and I were very close. It was one of the very first alcoholic drinks I ever tried, in addition to a cocktail of choice. When I visited Venice, I did get to see an Aperol Spritz bar, and even talked with the waiter in Italian, finding out that my family and his were from the same region in Italy, therefore giving us a round of appetizers for free. The spirit and energy behind an Aperol Spritz kind of gives the same idea of Italian culture. It allows you to be social with your dining experience and allows you to take time to prepare yourselves for a full meal. Now enough talking about the Aperol Spritz. It's time to show you how to make it. Quick disclaimer, I am over the age of 21 and do not condone the use of underage drinking. Please drink responsibly. Now we're in my kitchen, and I'm going to show you exactly how to make an Aperol Spritz. First thing you should do is have a cup with ice ready, because Aperol Spritzes are best served over ice. Now the method that they like to use is a 3-2-1 type method. So what they recommend on all recipes that I've experienced is a splash of soda water, so not a whole lot, just like, just like the tiniest little splash. There you go. That feels good enough. Then you open up your bottle of Prosecco. Now this is easier said than done, but I have proven pretty good at opening bottles of Prosecco. So what you gotta do is you gotta twist it a little bit to get it loose, and then, hold on. Almost there. Oh! There you go. Oh! It's bubbling. Just a little bit, not too much. And that's how you keep a bottle of Prosecco from splashing. Now from here, you take your Prosecco and you do double of what you did with the soda water. And last, and definitely most importantly, your Aperol. The coloring that they recommend, you can see it on the bottle right here. You don't want it to be too yellow, but you also don't want it to be too orange. You want it to kind of like be right in the middle, right there, in that little orangey spot. So not fully orange like the bottle itself, but close to it. Like this is pretty solid. But that's not enough for a full drink. So then you adjust as necessary. Dilute it a little bit with the Prosecco. Add a hint more Aperol. And voila! You have a perfectly prepared Aperol Spritz in the United States. Typically, if you were to get this at a restaurant, you would have an orange slice to garnish, but I do not have those on me. So, cheers! Oh yeah.